and good afternoon. Welcome to TK Coach on the Rocks. Lovely to see you all. I'm coming, so if you're here, say hi, give me a wave or a thumbs up. And yeah, today I want to talk about something maybe difficult actually. So as a professional coach, my job is to help people expand their thinking, to think about things that they don't normally think about, to be able to assist them and shine a torch onto the areas they're maybe afraid to talk or think about. And sometimes you might touch the unthinkables, or not to mention the unmentionables, but the areas that the person doesn't really want to think about. We tend to say it like, don't even think about it. Like it's some sort of an obvious taboo, but also an ing, not the area that you really don't want to go into. And some people think through superstition or some other things that it's best not to, because thoughts attract a certain outcome, a certain reality. You've got books like The Goal and other kinds of things like really don't go there. And it's not that, I'm totally discounting that. I think visualization can also help. And also, unfortunately, visualizing the negative events can hurt. You can feel emotional anguish even by doing it. But despite that, I think it is necessary to sometimes dive deep into the areas of thought you don't really want to go to, the areas and the outcomes you're really not interested in. Because if you do, you will expose yourself to different possibilities and you might discover the things that you were hidden from you. Might expand your thoughts, and it might expand and give you some outcomes that were prohibited. Now, it's easy to say. With some of my clients, it's easier, and I always ask if they want to go deeper into more difficult areas. With some, it's a bit more difficult and they usually decline. For myself, if I'm thinking about some aspects, it's very difficult because, not that I have a vivid imagination, I just think I shouldn't really provoke the thing. And yes, your thoughts can direct your subconscious actions, but and thank you for letting me know, Davina, but the thing is, if you shut yourself away from that, you're basically creating biases. You're basically creating a situation where you can't have a change in your behavior, in your circumstances, if you're always thinking the same way. Unfortunately, we have to expose ourselves to these difficult thoughts. But I believe we have to do it in a safe way, in a time and place that we feel, I'm not saying comfortable, feeling strong, able to handle that, not being able to be dragged into that too much, and so on. I remember way back when, in one of my previous places of work, we had a course on self-organization. It's pretty basic, but I remember that the lady said, "Oh, well, think about it. If you were to die tomorrow, what are the most important things to do today?" Like, so we basically got a bunch of post-it notes and started listing them. And one of my coworkers, my friend, he burst into tears. He was usually quite emotionally stable, but it's thinking about death, passing, and his newly expanded family really made him feel better. I think this just cannot be done by by accident. Not necessarily by accident. It's just this needs to be done very carefully, and it cannot be done in a haphazard way as it has been done. But then again, the trainer wasn't that experienced. But I think it needs to be done from time to time, and I wish I could do it myself. To be honest, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the outcomes. I'm afraid to go to these places. And this is why sometimes some parts of reality, some possibilities are maybe taken away from me, but or maybe, behind a bit of a closed door. Still, I think I should. So maybe I'll take this opportunity. Maybe not today. Maybe I'll find the best time to do it in a reflective setting, maybe with a coach. And think about the things I don't want to think about. Because, there are some that really want to get attention, and it's hard to escape some inevitable things, even as difficult as they might be, difficult decision in life. And it's all a matter of perspective. For some, it can be something like quitting a job. For others, it might be something much more difficult. I'm not even attempting to mention that because of the fear I have of that. I think we all do. And that's okay. But again, we have to face the circumstances and the reality of the fact that it will be good for us if from time to time we actually went there. Hopefully, you've enjoyed the talk. Yeah, it's Monday, so we'll talk throughout the week. Great stuff. Lovely to see you. And again, have a great week. Bye bye.